Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around.
Tell you what happened yesterday,
Come loose your dogs on me and let your hair hang down. You are a little mystery to me. Every time you call around, we talk about it all night long. We define our moral ground. But when I crawl into your arms, everything, it comes tumbling down. Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around. Your face is falling sad now. For you know the time is nigh when I must remove your wings, and you must try to fly. Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. Oh, we make a little history, baby, every time you come around. Come loose your dogs upon me and let your head hang down. You are a little mystery to me. Every time you call around, come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around.
We are at, I'll mention it once again, at the Gunbower Oval. We're at Leitchville Gunbower versus Heathcote today. We're going to cross over to Doug now because we've got quarter time, I think it is, out there. Doug, you've got a copy?
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Yeah, got a copy here. And Leitchville Gunbower 2-3 to Heathcote 3-3. So it's a pretty tight competition out here at Gunbower. A bit of breeze around. It's quite cool actually, and a little bit of cloud, but hopefully it warms up a little bit because it's been very cold this morning. Anyway, in the earlier game, in the under-17s, Leitchville Gunbower 16 goals 14, 110, defeated Heathcote 2 goals 5, 17. So a big win there. There's a busload of people here turned up over there. watching the footy. I don't know where they're from, but yeah, good crowds turned up already today, so I think it'll be a good game of football. I think the Bombers probably got their best side out in the field today, and some players actually lifted their game last week, got a little bit of confidence, so hopefully we can see a good game of footy.
Yeah, well, it should be a good one, and it's a good day for it. It's not no rain, of course. There's not a lot of wind around. There's a bit of a breeze out there, isn't there?
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze, but I tell you what, it's a bit nippy, especially in the shade of that big black box tree there where we are. We're looking for a bit of sun. But we're fortunate last week. It was a beautiful day up there at Huntley, down there in the Bendigo area, but I heard that up north it was very cold here and overcast. So hopefully it can stay sunny today and warm us all up a little bit.
Whatever it is, it's a bad day then.
Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down.
I thought you just stirred it,
But now he's doing a documentary on it.
Every time you come inbound.
Good one for football for today. Bit overcast again now, but it's going in and out the old sunshine, but it's still a good day. And what a crowd we're getting here. So if you're interested in coming and see a good game, Lockington is visiting to play Leitchville Gunbower here today at Leitchville. So it's going to be a good game on today. Great crowd.
You're on live national television, mate. Doug's got you on television.
I apologise for my voice, John, but it's cold.
Yeah, no.
Well, we're doing the talk now. Yeah, after do a bit with Jim, then probably on the knee, and then.
Where's this going to be? SBS, ABC?
BBC. Yeah, I tell you what, it's quite nice here at the moment at Leitchville. The sun's out. Tim, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Yeah, lovely day. The sun's shining and the players are out in the ground, and we're looking forward to a great game with a bumper crowd.
Well, two of the top players out of the Lockington side today, and also Oliver. And Walton, he got 2 weeks last week for, well, I don't know what you'd call it, but he said striking with the shoulder. So.
Yeah, look, I talked to a lady who's heavily involved at White Hills, whose husband was on the tribunal, and the young guy actually spent the night in hospital and is not playing this week because of concussion of some type. So I guess anything that hits the head these days, you're automatically going to get a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so he's got to sit it out, and it's probably cost him the goal kicking, Tim. He had 3 goals to get to tie with Oliver, who's got a groin injury, and he might not play next week either.
He's really been the only reliable forward this year as far as I can think.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they play Nuttall out of the goal square today, Doug. Is that maybe something on the cards?
Well, I think that's what their plan is. They'll play Nuttall at full forward, and gee, he took some great marks last week. Took 2 screamers, didn't he?
Yeah, I played a great game, and you know you're going to get a contest every time with Nuttall at the ball, so looking forward to how he goes today.
Just a minute, we didn't have a microphone in front of him when he took him because he's been our roving reporter this whole season, so yeah, it would have been interesting to capture those moments, but unfortunately.
And Don, welcome, and how's things over there with you?
Well, you better move that pie out of the way, Dougie, because
It's tempting.
second only to Jared Nuttall in eating food, they tell me.
Well,
No, good, Dougie.
You're a long way up to the top.
Yes, that's right. Takes a bit to fill. No, I think Tim was on the money there. Lockington very good last week against Hillmore, but It's going to be really interesting for Lockington today. A 6-day break and coming over to possibly one of the best surface in the Heathcote district football.
Looks a treat, doesn't it?
And missing the two players who dominated last game, both Oliver and
missing three.
Three, is there?
On Giovanni.
Oh, he's
That changes things.
Timmy, I knew Tim would be.
Well, that makes it interesting, doesn't it? So,
look.
yeah.
I think the Bombers are, if they're switched on and they're not too mentally scarred from their previous shellacking they got.
Speaking of mentally scarred, was 149 points last time out, so...
It was a bit of a shellacking, wasn't it, Marty?
That was your famous line, wasn't it, that Dom? Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you take Don't and Oliver out of that. There's 18 goals.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dom, Oliver kicked the bag that day, didn't he? 12 or something. And
12-7 or something.
Yeah,
like
take
that.
those goals out and that brings it back to an even ball
Don't
game.
out, I think he kicked 6 that day too.
Well, you take those type of players out of any side and suddenly you're back with the rest.
I'm also looking forward to the Edgar Main contest in the ruck, Dom.
Yeah,
Both pretty agile ruckmen.
Yeah, very agile, and Main adopts a fairly aggressive sort of posture and likes to, throw whatever weight he's got around a bit. But not a lot of it compared with someone like beside the Josh Edgar. So that could be interesting. I think Bill Longford last week certainly ran into him a couple of times to see just what he was made of. And I suspect Mr. Edgar may try to be fairly physical as well. Giddings is an interesting player for Lockington. Is he out there? He's named in the side.
Well,
Sims is out as well, number 36.
Reece Woodland, he's been brought into their side to play out of the under-17s.
And Engo, I think.
And
Engo,
David Robbins played a great second half last week.
What a great player.
A bit like Hunt for Geelong, isn't he, out there?
Oh, very
He's got
much.
Same sort of style of play.
Great read of the football, great kick, and he certainly had a lot of it last week, as we see
A runaway.
a young fan just
Carrying
hitting
the number 4.
Number 4.
Young Welsh.
Well, young Welsh. Sarah Bacon runs onto it, sweeps a handball back inside for Tracy, who'd run down the ground. He flicks out the handball well to Bacon, controls it, kicks the ball inside the forward 50. The lead of Hudson, the big man, attacks the football. Caught by Atkinson, handball wild, came to Hoare, paddles the ball back to Edgar. Edgar, a nice handball, good pick up by McGlone. Feeds it out by hand. Sends it on its way and
It's no problem now to go.
So that was a quick answer, wasn't it, to the siren break?
48 seconds.
Just about beat the siren.
Well, the Bombers really need the next goal, or I'd probably say the game's completely over, guys.
Well, you called it early, but I think you might be right. 4-7.
Okay. Get in it.
Well, I didn't call this week.
Oh no, I'm getting over it. I had Noel doing it last year, and you know what happened to him. Haven't seen him this year, have we?
Yeah. The only way the Bombers could win today is keep pressure on all day, and maybe Lockie Bourne would tire after a hard game last Sunday.
Well, that is the first time they've effectively really cleared it from the middle like that. So it's either it had to come or an apparition. Main wins this one again though, and chopped off this time. Ben Embleton. Terrific football through traffic. Long kick going forward. Nuttall!
120 miles an hour.
Oh dear. I reckon Jeff Collins had thoughts about a brave attempt running back and taking it. And
Our hard-working Main here at 7 o'clock in the morning and finishes at 7 at night.
114.
Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come inbound. Come loose your dogs on me and let your hair hang down. You are a little mystery to me. every time you call. Hey,